Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the BE REAL podcast. So today is not just any other normal episode. Today marks 1 whole year. Woo! Since the BE REAL podcast has been on your screens, in your ears, everywhere. Today is a year, so it's a really special one, guys. Have to give myself a little pat on the back. I can't believe I've been doing this for 1 whole year. But yeah, I have to thank all of you guys for tuning in, watching, listening, and supporting, showing your love. Thank you so much. Just like always, before we get into this episode, I have to give you the BE REAL tip of the month. This episode's BE REAL tip of the month is: take time to celebrate how far you've come, because growth isn't always loud, but it is always worth recognizing. Now let's get into this episode. That brings me on nicely. So this is, as I've mentioned once or twice, we are celebrating 1 year since the BE REAL podcast has been with you guys. It's been out in the atmosphere, and I didn't know who other to celebrate with than my friend, recording artist, just all round bad gal. I'm joking. Oh, she's a sweetheart, really. But honestly, it is. We've got in the building today. Give it up for Bleu.
Hey, can I just say I love that intro? And you wasn't joking when you said bad gal.
I wasn't joking. Don't play. Don't play with them.
Exactly.
We've got Bleu in the building. Thank you for coming here today.
Thanks for having me. It's been a whole year trying to get me here.
It's been a hot... Listen, when I tell you, her schedule, has been busy. Yeah, it's been hard. It's been hard. I've been trying to go through your PA, this assistant to get through to you. We're trying to get a call back. A WhatsApp.
I know.
Literally, you're off. Can I say something?
No. You booked me in good time. I think you booked me like 9 months ago or something like that.
9 months ago. That's
something
what
like
it is.
That. You had to.
You're booked so busy. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm here for it. So, Bleu, even though the people know who you are, tell the people who you are.
So, my name is Bleu. I am a singer, songwriter, performer, artist, entertainer.
Oh!
I think that's what I am. Entrepreneur. Bad bee. That's it.
Okay, that's it. No, but you've been killing it this year. Honestly, you've been killing it this year. I love seeing everything you're doing. Like, you do a lot of features as well. You featured with, you are everyone in the UK. Everyone that's on the UK scene, I think you've collabed with them. So that's so good. How did that even come about? I know you dropped it was back in, back in April, you dropped your song with Big Tobes. Yeah. That's a big collaboration.
I know.
Big Tobes.
You know what's so funny? Big Tobes doesn't actually know this, but I've been trying to get him on a song for a long time. So when he started following me, I had to unsend all my messages. Because I was like, he doesn't know I've been trying to get him on a song for time. So I thought, unsend. But I got that feature through my good friend AO Beats. He hooked me.
My good friend AO Beats.
AO Beats, he's just amazing.
Oh, you guys done a song together as well?
Yes, Just
Was
Friends.
That Just Friends?
Yes. Yeah. That came out in December.
Yeah, remember them videos?
Yes.
Just Friends drinking in the studio.
Yeah.
You know what, this studio life, oh my gosh. But yeah.
This is not real life, guys, it's acting.
Is it acting? It looks so real.
Well, obviously the studio is real, but I mean the content is acting.
Trying to get the goss. It's all acting, yeah? It's all acting. Just Friends.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just Friends. To get the messages out.
No. I believe you, girl. I believe you. Just Friends.
Just Friends.
No, but that's sick. So that led on to the collaboration with
Big Tobes, because we started another song, so AO produced Say It, and I was like, I can hear Big Tobes on this, and he was like, oh, I'll just text him now. I said, all right, okay, and then that kind of happened just like that. Luckily, that's why I had to unsend all my messages. Be like, Big Tobes, you want to jump on this song?
Oh wow!
So yeah, man, it's good.
Sick. You're doing your big one, honestly.
Thank you.
And I see the work ethic, I see the grind, I see the content, I see the everything. You are doing it.
Oh.
Give yourself a pat back. what did I say? We need to recognise the growth. We need to celebrate ourselves.
It's true. Because you know what? I just feel like sometimes you do things and you don't actually see how far you've come. Because I'm just going through the motions and everyone's like, oh, you've done this. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember that. But like, it's actually a big deal.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
When you see like where you've actually come from. I've been doing this a long, long time. And it's like, I just take it day by day. But it's only when other people point it out, I'm like, I hear it. Yeah. So yeah, it's good.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, man.
So what have you got coming up this summer? Like, have you got gigs, festivals? Like, you're always on a festival. Obviously, you do stuff like that in the summer.
I love a festival. All of the above. I've got festivals. I've got more releases. I'm concentrating on singles at the moment. So there'll be a lot more music. Can
we get is an album EP gonna come?
You
have enough material.
I was going to say,
you have enough material.
I definitely have enough material. Yeah. There will be a EP of some sort. Maybe like I might drop like a little 5-track.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not. I mean,
I don't tease the people.
I don't want to do a full album yet. But I definitely have enough material. There will be one. I don't want to quote and say it's going to be this year because it might not.
Pressure himself.
But there's definitely enough material.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, we're just here to celebrate you, right? This is a celebration episode. Yeah. We are celebrating.
Yeah, congratulations to you for making it 1 year. I remember when you first wanted to start this.
I know.
And you just said, you know what, I'm just going to do it. And here we are.
Yeah. Here we are. A year later, we are still here. Yeah. I love that. I just want to ask, like, let's take it back a little bit. So how did your journey start?
I feel like my journey started the same way everyone else's did in school.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, long story short, I won't give you the long.
Do you know what? People start saying short story long, and I get
short story long.
Yeah.
That means I have to give you the long version.
Yeah, that's what I want. Short story long.
Okay. Short story long. So, I used to sing in school like everyone else. So yeah, she can sing a bit. Cool. And then, obviously, I was involved in all the school productions and all that rubbish. And then I ended up leaving school. Yeah. My music teacher was like, oh, maybe you should like pursue music. But I always feel, this is what I always say, I always feel like when I think of pursuing music, especially back then, you don't see the in-between bits, if that makes sense. So you either see the person not doing it or you see like Beyonce. I didn't know there was an in-between.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Because you just think, oh, a singer, famous.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So I was like, nah, I don't wanna do that.
Me.
Yeah, it's not really me. So then I went off, studied forensic science because I wanted to be a forensic scientist.
What the actual hell?
Do you not know that?
What are you talking about? Yeah. You want to be a forensic scientist?
Yeah, I went off to study that for a year.
So what does that do? Like, you know when someone's died?
The white coat
and
people,
then you like figure out how they've died?
Yeah, I wanted to be one of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I went off to study that for a year. And then I was at the back of my class and I must have been humming. My teacher's telling me to be quiet. I said, excuse me. Then I said, I'm leaving. And that's how my real journey started. Then I left college, went to a music college called Trafford Music Base.
Okay.
And actually, Leanne from Sweetfield Attitude, you know, the one who sings Flowers, she was my teacher at the time. Yeah, she used to teach me at college. So I went there for 2 years and I left there, went somewhere called BIM, went to BIM Manchester.
Yeah.
So I went to BIM Manchester for a year, but at the time, I was about 19, I was getting managed by someone in London. But he was in London and I was in Manchester, and then he was like, you need to move. So I was like, oh, I don't know whether I want to move or not. Yeah.
Move for your dream.
Yeah, so I didn't know whether I wanted to move because I'd never lived away from home.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm like, I'm going to move to London. Anyway, ended up moving to London, didn't I? Went to BIM London.
Okay.
And then when I got to London, the relationship with my manager broke down. It wasn't working because it just wasn't working. It was like the same person. I was his first project. I'd never been managed before. I felt like he was trying to ask me to be Ed Sheeran, couldn't even play the guitar. Obviously, I love him down though. Like, he definitely had a vision. Yeah. And I always said he was going to go on to do great things. Like, he's doing great things now. But I just felt like me and him wasn't compatible. And I was 20. A bit more mouthy, wasn't I? I thought I knew it all.
Not much has changed.
Not much has changed. But I thought I knew it all.
Yeah.
So then I was stuck in London then 4 years because I changed my course, my whole uni course. So then I was stuck in London doing music. So I'm like, well, I can't go home. So what now? Then I went on Star Now. Signed up to that.
Oh, we love a bit of Star.
Yeah, tried to get some work.
It was cheap and cheerful.
Yeah, it was like $7.99 or something. Yeah. Now it's like
too much money.
And I've never had a job. I got this one audition off there. I've never had anything since, and this was a long time ago. Anyway, this person from a choir kept nudging me, being like, come and audition. I said, I don't want to join no choir. What is that? But then I realised you get paid for it. I said, that changed that changed the whole game. And this is why I'm saying you don't see the in-between jobs that you could potentially do.
You realise you can make money.
Yes, this is what I mean. Like, we don't get taught we can make money. It's either nothing, Beyonce. Do you know what I mean? That's what I thought. So anyway, went to audition, tried to sell in my EP in the choir audition.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's how I got in. I still sing with them to this day.
Oh, is that the choir you sing to this day? No way! Yeah. Is that the choir you sing to this day?
Yeah.
Wow.
CK Gospel Choir.
You've been with them from the start.
Yes, I've been there over 10. Well, I think this is my 10th year now.
Oh
I've been there 10 years. I was saying it to them the other day. And then that's how I kind of got into the industry. So like doing obviously the weddings and the funerals and the corporates, all that type of stuff. Because I didn't realise you'd get paid for it. So then that made me stay. So then I said, you know what, I've got 4 years to make this happen. But I was always obviously an artist, so I used to write my own stuff. And then after the relationship with my manager broke down, ended up joining a girl group. Loved it. It was called Rain. Had the best time. I was in a 4-piece group.
I think everyone had that girl band.
Everyone,
because we all wanted to be Destiny's Child. TLC, like girl band, Spice Girls. Girl bands rule, like eternal.
Yeah.
Like, we loved a girl band.
And I just love the sisterhood of
I
it.
always thought I wanted to be in a girl band.
Same. I still want to be one now. Someone hire me. I want to be the girl group now. So then they ended up going on X Factor. I just didn't want to do it. And I felt like, I just didn't want to do X Factor. I was just like, it's just not really for me. But maybe it was a lack of confidence thing, maybe.
And I think like a lot of people have a stigma about X Factor. Like, if you go on X Factor, you're not a proper artist. Fuck them people.
Yeah, it's
but
true.
that was a good thing back then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that used to be through the grapevine.
That was the biggest.
You're not seen as a serious artist if you go on. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, like who cares?
Yeah.
I ended up not doing X Factor with them. Left the group, but they look better as a 3 anyway. Then I ended up joining another group called Jubilee. It was a 5-piece.
For the Queen?
Don't know why. Don't know where you got that name from. I think it was like Jubilee Line or something like that. Because obviously it's British.
Oh, the Jubilee Line.
I don't know. I feel like it was because of that.
Yeah.
And we had the best time. I still talk to them girls to this day. But there were so many lineups of that. After the 5th lineup, I said, I'm out. I said, see time. Yeah. And then I ended up finding Bleu.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so it's definitely been a journey.
Do you know what?
I've been doing this for years.
I feel like like everyone wants to be the girl band, and then because you've been through so much trouble and strife, you're like, you know what? Let me just depend on my damn self.
No, it's true. Because the thing is, I was in a group with people who they wanted it, but I was hungry for it. Like I wanted it, so I would do anything. Like I would do your work. Because I wanted to make it work. So if you're being a bit lazy, I got you. Like, but I feel like you can be like that in some ways, but you can't always be like that because there's 5 of us and we're all getting 20%. But I really should be getting 40 because I'm doing yours as well.
Yeah, it's just for the politics.
And it's just like everyone has strengths and weaknesses, but let's play to our strengths and weaknesses. But if you're not even using your strength, I can't help you. But I love those girls. I do love them.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, I love them. No, I still talk to a lot of them. And everyone's gone on to do other things. Some people still sing, some of them don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've just always loved music, man. It's just my thing.
Girl.
It's been a journey.
It's been a journey. It's been a journey.
I've been doing this for 16 years. Yeah. 16 years.
Been in the game.
But obviously I feel like my journey didn't really start till I was like 21 when I moved to London and I realised, there's actually something here.
Yeah.
There's nothing really in Manchester. There is. If you want to be in an indie band back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that vibe. But for what you wanted to do, it was like down here.
Yeah. And I've always felt like I've always had to work for everything I've got.
You're a grafter, 100%. Like I feel like your work ethic, like even when I speak to you, I feel like you're not doing enough.
I don't.
And I'm just like, you're doing so much.
That's how I feel all the time. Because I feel like how do I put this? Would be nice to myself. Basically, what I'm
hard on yourself.
No, I am hard on myself, but I always feel like I'm not naturally talented. And that's me being completely honest. I'm not saying I can't sing. I can sing. I've always had something, but I've had to work to get where I am now. So it's like everything I do is work. So it's like it's a
And I
uphill
feel
journey.
like you're just in that maybe you're just stuck in that mind frame
Yeah,
now.
so then sometimes I'm like, I'm mind blown sometimes with the stuff I do because I'm like, I can talk myself into it. I'll deal with the rest later. I'm that type of person. Put me in the room and let me prove myself. Because I can do that. But you let me in first. I can talk my way in, but in order to stay in, that's when the hard work starts, which I'm very good at doing that part.
So with your like journey, with everything you've done, what would you say? This is a really tough one, but what would you say was your first big moment?
My first big.
You probably had many, but what, like in the early days, what do you think was your first big moment?
Oh.
I don't know how early this is, but from like what I've seen and that what I would class as a big moment, but probably to you it's just nothing.
What?
I saw you done a performance and you looked like you was in like a basketball court and you had two dancers.
I forgot about
everyone
that.
was like this with their phones. And you know, just one of those like, hell Wembley! Like
that was
those
one of those
moments.
moments.
I just feel like that was like, that's so beautiful. Like everyone's doing that. That means everyone's involved with your performance. You've got the dancers in, because you know as a solo artist, when you've got two dancers, you're like,
yeah.
You've got the dancers either side of you. You've got the crowd all doing that with their phones. They're all engaged. Like that energy in that whole courtroom, like to me that's a big moment.
No, I was gonna say, I forgot about that. That was definitely one of my biggest moments. So that was at the Essex Rebels basketball court. That was for International Women's Day.
Oh, wow.
And that was just amazing. And it's...
See how women stick together?
Yes. Yeah, that was a big... I would say that was definitely one of my biggest moments. Especially as, like, my gig.
That was an arena.
That was basically an arena.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Yeah, that's one of them.
Look how you didn't forget
I forgot.
And also you gotta feel like you've done videos, you know? Like I think the accomplishment of doing a music video, people don't know the work of a music video.
It's hard,
and you've done music videos, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
so
I can't do it small. I can't do it small. This is my problem. My friends were always like, "Oh, why don't you just do something simple?" I'm like, guys, if we're gonna do it, we need to do it properly. And I always say,
go home.
Yeah, I always say to the videographer, "You're gonna love me on the day, but see when it comes to the edit, we might have some problems because that's where my creativity comes in, and I know how I want it to look. So it's like it has to be shot right. I'm really nice though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But in the edit, I'm a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't want to see the edit room.
Yeah.
But no, exactly. But doing a music video, I think that's another big moment.
It is.
Because that's an accomplishment.
Yeah, the organisation that you have to do a music video.
It's tight.
Especially when you're the artist as well and you're independent. You're basically the artist. You're having to manage all the people on the set. You're having to give people call times. Is everyone fed? Like, are the dancers here? And
then you get people ringing you to tell you they're late.
Yeah, and it's like I don't want to hear that.
Can I just be the artist?
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. Yeah. So it is hard.
And the whole concept, like, I'm presuming, do you like think of the ideas of what you want your videos to be?
Yeah, I definitely start off like that, and then I try and get the videographer to help me, because I'm like, you've got that eye, because I have wacky ideas. Like if I could jump out of a plane and shoot a music video, I would. Cause
you're that.
Yeah, because I just like things that other people don't do. That's my problem. Whether I do that or not, I don't know.
And just stunt double for that one.
Yeah, true.
Okay, we kind of touched on this a little bit.
Yeah.
Just now, but I was going to say about the reality of being an artist, and I think you just touched on that when you said that for music videos, people don't understand that you're doing the call times, you're sorting everything out, you're making sure people are fed. Like, that's reality of being an artist.
Yeah, the reality is if you haven't got a team, you are everything. You are everything. You're even the taxi man. Oh, that's how deep it gets. Because it's like, sometimes you might not have budget. Like, I've had time, in the early days, I've had times where I've not had budget. And it's like, oh, this person needs to get there because they've got, like, I don't know, all my clothes or whatever. And I'm like, I have to come and pick you up now. But it's like, I don't really want to be doing that on my shoot day.
Yeah.
But these are the things you just have to do to get it done. Like, you have to have multiple hats on all the time.
Yeah.
And that's just the reality of it if you want to make it happen.
Yeah.
Because no one is going to help you. Unless you got a lot of budget.
Yeah, money talks. Seriously,
money does talk.
And the thing is, if you're, like you said, if you're independent, you're funding everything yourself. Yeah. So where you can save, you're going to obviously want to save.
Yeah, of course.
So you're going to be like, instead of me paying £50 for an Uber, let me just go and pick someone up. But it's an energy thing, because these things drain your energy, which takes away from your creativity, which takes away from you being in the performance.
It's true.
But,
I don't know if have you ever seen my video Do Me Like That?
Probably.
You might have. So that day, that was a funny day because I didn't have enough.
Hold on, was that down a corridor? And did you have lots of dancers?
Yes. So if we do me like that, I inquired about that space to film in, but there's a radio station there, so I thought, oh, maybe they'll let me use it because I go there a lot. But there's like loads of different businesses in there, but I just wanted to use the corridor bit.
Yeah.
So they said, oh, it's going to be like 2K to...
Shut up.
Yeah, 2K to
use the corridor.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, that isn't going to happen. So I had to go there on the day of a whim, pay the security guard at the door £50, see if he'll let me in. He let me in. We had to shoot it really quick. We even took all the paintings off the wall to make that happen. And then we had to go to a beach, because it was during COVID, go to a beach. The police were chasing up. Like, I wish I would have had the BTS, because I don't have it anymore. Got lost. Got chased down the beach because the police were like, you can't film here. We needed to get a shot because it was just a madness. We even lit a fire. We had about 4 minutes to do it. We got the shot, but it was just, these are the type of things that people don't see to make it happen. There's been times where I've jumped over fences to get these mannequins for one of my videos because I thought they would look good. But to buy a mannequin, they're like £40 each. I said, nah. Found some, so I jumped over this fence, cut all my legs. Like, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, so I had to like bandage my legs to make it look like artistic in the video because, but that's just the way it goes to get the shot and get what you need in the video. Anything goes. That's one thing about me. I will make it happen.
It's true. Like I haven't experienced anything like that, but I am scared of bugs. Everyone that knows me, I have a deep fear of bugs. If it flies, I do not like it. Yeah. Not even butterflies. Get away from me. I do not like any type of insect or bug. I have a deep-seated fear.
Really?
And, yeah, it's horrible. It's this. I don't like the sound either. Or it sends me. And I shot a video once, and I had to like walk in. There was big bumblebees all around, but I had to like pretend and. Yeah, something like that, I would do it because I have to do it. But honestly, inside, I was so scared.
Yeah, it's scary. Yeah. That's what I mean. These are the things that people don't see.
So this next question I have for you, I think it's an important one. And I would love to know your take on it. Mm-hmm. How do you balance friendship and industry? Like, how do you balance that?
Friendship and industry. I feel like it's a hard one because I feel like when I first started in the game, I felt
like... you're making me laugh. Why are you making me laugh?
Because we're thinking the same thing all the time, you know. When I first started in the industry...
Listen, let me just do it again. We don't want these diplomatic, political, PC. Just talk your talk, girl. Talk your talk.
Okay.
Basically... I'm joking.
When it comes to friendship and industry, it is hard to split it up because you feel like everyone's your friend. Well, I personally feel like everyone, especially at the start, was your friend. But then you quickly realise, actually, a lot of people are in it for gain. Whereas at first, I wasn't very switched on to that. I was like, oh my God, blah, blah, so nice. Like, yeah, I'll do anything for them. Yeah. But then you realise, actually, everyone's just in it to see what they can get. So now I'm very cautious with a lot of people in the industry. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I've made a lot of friends. Like I have a lot of friends in the industry that I've made over the years. But it's about can you split the genuine from the people who are not? And I still find that hard only because I go into everything genuinely. So it's like if I genuinely like you, I'm not trying to gain anything from you.
But you know what, like this, do you know what? I done a podcast with my sister and we was meant to talk about what we've learned from each other and I literally couldn't think of anything to say. I literally thought of like 2 things. Yeah. But shout out to Whitney because there's something else I learned from her. You can't judge everyone by your way.
And that's the problem.
Yeah. Because do you know when people say, well, if that was me, I know that you can't judge people like that because not everyone is like that. Yeah. So it's so difficult, because you don't want to change you as a person, but at the same time, you can't be you. Yeah. I feel like you can't be authentically yourself within the industry because I can't even explain it.
I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean?
You know what you mean? But I try to be me. I
give glimpses of myself, but sometimes I forget, especially after I've had a drink. I'm really myself.
No, but I think it's really beautiful to still be able to be you, but it comes
It
to a
can bite
point.
you in the butt, and you feel more hurt when you haven't protected yourself.
And this is the problem, but this is why now there's certain things that I do, and I will keep you strictly business, because I know I've seen how you move.
Yeah.
If you do anything like that to me, I'm going to be offended. Whereas if we're just colleagues or we're just working together, I'm not going to be as offended because I haven't got this personal thing with you.
Yeah.
And that has happened to me many times because I go into things genuinely, just as a genuine person. I'm not trying to gain nothing. I'm just there to do what I need to do, and I'm going to leave. Whereas now I'm very much like, I know the people who I can keep at arm's length a bit much and just know that this is business, and I've seen how you are with other people, and you can't do that to me. And if you do, I'm not going to be offended because I know that's just who you are, and we're not mates anyway. Whereas I struggled with that at first. It's like, why are they moving like that? I never understood it. I still don't get it now, to be honest. I just don't get it. People be weird.
But it's like, and as well, sometimes you don't want to go into a situation and be like, you know, we just want to be nice.
Yeah.
But then sometimes when you're genuinely nice, people think, oh, why? Like, is she really that nice?
That's what I mean.
And like, it's just like you just can't win.
But then if you go into it the opposite way,
then it's like, she's to herself. And then when you feel like, when you're in a situation where you feel relaxed and you're just like talking, and then it gets used against you in a negative way, I can't stand that.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's happened to me so many times. But yeah, and also just to like touch on briefly, I feel like in the industry as well, being a person of colour, you have to act, even that is different, you know? Like if I'm in a room full of all people of colour, I feel like I can be a little bit more myself. But if I'm not, I feel like you have to hold back a little bit because this can be seen as this or this can, and it's so annoying, but I'm very conscious of that.
Yeah.
I think with like, you know, gigs or whatever you do, whatever job I've like been booked for. Do you ever feel like that in the industry? Like when you're, I don't know, say you're on set and everyone's predominant, like I know you're mixed race, and everyone's predominantly white or predominantly black. Do you feel that type of vibe?
So I feel that vibe. So it's weird because I have two sides of it. So like when it comes to artist stuff, I don't feel like that at all.
Yeah.
At all, because I come as an artist. But when I do the other side of the work, like the BVs or what you're on set or weddings or whatever, I do feel very much like that because I feel like I'm constantly being judged for that. It's like, oh, you do this, but it's like you're too loud or you're this, and it's just like, guys, it's never that deep. Like, it's I don't know that the whole colorism?
Yeah.
Colorism thing is, I feel like because I am lighter skinned, I'm not going to sit here and say I've had it as bad than someone who's darker skinned than me. But I feel like I've definitely had it where, and that's when I've noticed, oh, I'm not, obviously I know I'm not white, but you don't see me as mixed race, you see me as black straight away.
Okay.
So it's like, I've had it in parts where it's like, oh, people will make comments like, oh, you're a bit loud, or because even that I've had auditions where they tell me straight up my hair. I'm like, what's that got to do with it? What's my hair got to do with anything? It's like, oh yeah, but you'll be more appealing. So it's like, well, what's that? What is that?
Yeah.
I think that's weird. But I'm just being, listen, I'd rather just not have the job at this point. I'm not really that bothered. Take me as I am.
Take me as I am.
Or don't take me at all. But I feel like with the artist stuff, that's completely different. You can be completely yourself.
That's you.
Yeah, so it's either take me as that or goodbye. But like when you're working for other people, you have to be very cautious about what you're doing.
And I'm going to say something a bit controversial, like just to flip it. Like as a black woman, like singer as well, like I felt, I think when I was younger, not now. Yeah. Now I'm very comfortable in my own skin.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think before, I've never been into rifting. Yeah. Like I've never been a rifter. And I used to feel like that if you couldn't do that, then you can't sing. Because I feel like everyone made you feel that way.
Same.
Like, I was never that person. I've got tone. Yeah, I've got a tone. Yeah. But because I was never a rifter, I'm just like, I felt like I was out without a paddle. Is that what it's called? Is it without a paddle?
I say out of my depth. I don't know what you...
No, do you know when you're out at sea without a paddle? Yeah. Does no one know this terminology? Like, what's going on? It's been a long day. But yeah, I was just out at sea without a paddle.
Yeah. That's funny.
Now that sounds stupid.
No, but I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Because
I
people
was
make you
out my
feel
depth.
like that, but I
Yeah.
don't know what else makes me feel like that. Being a belter. It's not making singers feel bad for not being big belty singers. Can we just stop? Because guess what? As I said to you, voices are subjective, yeah? I know people with range, but your tone is just not for me.
And sorry to interrupt, can we not put it on colour either? Because I could be a black girl that wants to be a rock singer.
No.
Yeah? I don't have to be, because I'm black, I have to come from the church and sing Amazing Grace.
I know, I agree.
And be able to sing it like...
I do all different genres.
Ooh.
Stop putting me in this box of being R&B because I'm black. Okay? Stop. I don't even do R&B, so I don't know where you got that from.
Yeah.
Okay?
You do more, it's like pop.
Yeah.
Is it like...
It's like Afro
I
pop.
don't even know the flipping genres anymore. I think the genres are all like together, right?
I think I'm more Afro pop in terms of... I think my vocal is always R&B. I understand that. But the types of beats that I sing on, I don't really sing R&B.
Yeah.
So every time someone meets me, they're like, oh, what do you do, R&B? I'm like, actually, no, I do Afro pop or I do pop.
Yeah.
That's my main genre.
Oh.
Pop. And also, the fact that I like to sing sad songs on upbeat beats, I think that's fine as well.
Yeah.
People are like, why do you always sing sad songs? I'm like, because when you strip
She's sad, all right? She's sad. Let her be sad.
I'm called Bleu. Duh.
She's blue.
I'm blue.
You like sadness. Have you seen that? What's that film? You know that they live in the girl's head and there's sadness and sadness is blue.
Oh, no.
I'm sadness. Have you not seen that? What's that called? Do you know what that's called? Oh, Inside. It's either called Inside Out or Inside.
Oh.
It's called Inside Out.
Oh, I've not
Watch it
seen
because there's an Inside Out 2 as well. I watched it.
No, but that's where the blue comes from because I write sad songs.
And she's blue and she's like, my name's Sadness. And she's like, she's always sad and just like making everyone come down. Yeah.
That's really sad.
Sadness. But
yeah, that's what I want you to understand.
So we got some of our listeners to DM us and let us know some of their dilemmas, and we would love you to answer them. Obviously, I'm going to help as well, but I feel like some of these are really related to being an artist and just a bit of everyday, to be honest.
Yeah.
So one listener said, how do you stay consistent with something when you're not seeing results straight away?
Oh, that's a good one. I would just say for that one to know that if you don't put the work in or you don't do something on a day, then you're just going to be even more behind. That's how I always see it.
Yeah.
And it's just like the consistency comes from the discipline. Sometimes I want to go to the gym all the time, but the discipline will get me there. It's not because I want to go.
Yeah.
So I would just say just keep doing it. There's nothing.
And results aren't always instant, I don't think. Like, I feel like because we watch so much stuff online, on social media, we think that it's like that. Because don't forget, social media shows us like the glimpses of things. So we think it's like that. But it's not always like that. That people have had a whole journey. Like you said, you've been in the game 16 years. Yeah. You're jumping over fences. You're filming videos where you're getting chased by police, whatever, yeah. People don't see all of that. So when they see a beautiful video, they just like, oh my God, like they just see the end result. But they don't see the journey to get there. They don't see you going to pick up someone and pick them up here and drop them there and get your outfit from here. They just see the end result. Yeah. So I feel like that's puts pressure on people.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, stay consistent.
You just stay consistent and just keep going even when you don't want to, because that's when you see results. Because I always think that the times where I want to give up so much, something will happen like the next day. But that's why I do what I do.
Can I say something? I remember, this was a long time ago, when you told me you were seriously thinking about not doing music.
I was.
I remember, I feel like, I don't know if you wrote something on a bit of paper or you had something on video. Oh, there was something that you told me. And you were saying like, you were going to ask for a sign or something, but you were really thinking about if this is not for you. Yeah. And this was, I think, early when I first met you. Mm-hmm. And it must be like about a year past now, whatever. Look at all the flipping stuff that you've done.
No, because I always say music is this thing that chases me. It's like, this is like my calling. So even if I say, leave me alone, they're like one of those exes that just won't leave you alone. That's how I see music. But this one is reliable. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's how I see music.
That's so crazy. I just remembered that now. And to think like of how successful you've been this year, everything you've got coming up, everything that you've done, like to think that if you just packed it all in, that is mental.
Because it's hard, but I love it.
Yeah. 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 We've got a couple more. I want to celebrate. Oh, this is definitely. I think I can relate to this a bit, but I've changed. The old me can relate to this actually. Sorry, I'll read the question. I want to celebrate my wins more, but I always downplay them. How do you actually feel proud of yourself?
Ooh.
I don't think you downplay them. I think you don't realize it's a win.
Yeah, I would say I don't realise. As I said, when you're in it and you're doing it, you don't realise at the time it's a win. I always realise a bit later on. So it's like, for example, the Big Tobes feature that I did earlier on in the year. I just thought this is just what happens. Like, yeah, he loves the song, but actually that's a big thing because not everyone can get Big Tobes in a song, you know? You know what I mean? Like, that's a massive
thing.
That's a massive
like, he's
thing.
a big UK rapper and you've done a track with him. Even AO Beats. And I think we're friends, just friends, whatever. Do you know what I mean? But that's like, they're big accolades. Like, you need to take time and just be like, you know what?
Yeah.
That's big for me to do that.
Yeah.
Just think of little Aya, like, in her room, sitting there thinking, I want to be a singer. And like, I don't know, I did that.
Yeah.
I want to be a singer.
Yeah, I like that one.
But like, to think like you've done big things with these artists, like that's crazy.
But that's what I mean. So I feel like for me, I don't realise when I'm in it because by the time the win has come, I'm already on to the next thing. Because I've worked for weeks doing that. So it's like, oh yeah, done that now, cool, let's move on.
Okay, we keep doing this, yeah. We need to actually give them advice.
Oh, sorry. So
I want to celebrate my wins more, but I always downplay them. How do I actually feel proud of myself? I think also it's the people around you. Because I won't name names, but I met this girl. Her voice is, for me, one of the type of voices that I love. She's done big things. And I was saying to her, like, oh my God, that's so good that you've done that. And she's like, you know what, like I feel like the people around her, like obviously they love her, they support her, but I feel like because they're used to her doing things, it wasn't like made as such a big deal. Yeah. And I was saying to her, like, are you joking? Like, that's a big deal. Yeah. That's a big deal. Like, that's sick. Like, and she was really taken aback. Obviously she was really happy, but she was really taken aback. She was like, you know what, because she's like not seen it as what it is, because I think, you know, people around her, and I think that's such a sad thing. Like, I don't know if my family's a bunch of alcoholics, but we love a celebration. Any little excuse to have a little drink and celebrate someone. Oh, you done this, well done, to celebrate. But I feel like you need to celebrate like the small things. Yeah. My sister getting a new job, we made it into a big thing. You know, like celebrate, flowers, went round, like. Because I feel like you need to celebrate the small things, but it's your village. I think that helps.
Yeah, I'm going to say that now that makes sense why you are the way you are. But I also think now, looking at myself, where I'm from, we don't do that. It's just like, oh, that's nice. Yeah. So like when sometimes you might make a big deal out of something, like for me, and I'll be like, oh, like thanks. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how to react to it. Because it's like, oh, like, oh.
So, I'll be like, hey, I'm just like, I just don't want to be down anymore. Like, you just act like it's like another day in the office. I'm like, girl, no, it's not.
Yeah, but I think again, it's the whole village thing. I don't have people around who's like, oh yeah, that's just what she does.
No, it's not. No,
it's not though, is it?
No,
oh my God, I've had an epiphany.
It's not.
Isn't it an epiphany? I've had an epiphany.
That's why I'm like, any little thing you know, to celebrate. And it's to say to you as well, like, because you work so hard, it's saying like, you need to have time when you just like, obviously you need to work, you're doing what you're doing, but you need to celebrate it. Like, you need to celebrate your wins, man. Can't just be going, and then what's this all for?
That's true. What are we doing here?
What are we doing here? What am I doing?
I feel like we didn't give them advice though.
Oh, we did.
Basically, just celebrating it.
Celebrate. But like I said, like, how do you feel proud of yourself? You should feel like, pat yourself on the back. Don't downplay what you've done or your achievement. Pat yourself on the back. Take yourself out for a drink. Take yourself out for a meal. Yeah. Celebrate by your damn self if you know what's happening for you. You better just still celebrate. Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. Okay, let's do one more. Oh gosh. I look like at old versions of myself and cringe. How do you stop feeling embarrassed about your past?
Well, for me, when I look back, sometimes I cringe, but I know the things that...
I think everyone cringes.
Yeah,
when they look back at their old self.
Yeah, but also, I feel like without that, I wouldn't be who I am. So we have to look back and understand. Because sometimes I look back and I'm like, why
Don't
do I do
cringe,
that?
just laugh.
Don't cringe, but also sometimes, yeah, it's hard though, isn't it? Sometimes we cringe, but I always think, why was I doing that? And then when I realise the reason why I did that, I'm like, oh yeah, but now I wouldn't be who I am. So I would just say embrace who you were, and remember we're getting older now, so there's certain things we're not going to do that's going to make us cringe.
Yeah.
And we're doing things for a reason.
Yeah.
So look back, think, oh yeah, that was a moment, I did that, cool.
And you doing that has led to where you are now.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, so just don't feel cringe. It's just, it is what it is. It's life. Learn from it. Right, so we're going to play the next part of the episode, which you guys know is my favourite part. It is, of course, the BEA REAL Roulette. So guys, it's time for the BEA REAL Roulette. Are you ready, Evelyn?
Of course.
Spin the roulette wheel. Perfect. Shot. Let me get the shot.
Guys, this is just, do you have to do one as well?
No. I do it at the end. Shot. Woo! Oh. How was that?
Fine.
Taken like a pro. Right, you have 2 more spins.
So I could potentially take 3 shots?
Potentially. It's dangerous, this game.
This is stupid, Yinka.
It's not. It's fun, actually. Look how you took that deep. What's your toxic trait? Let's go with that one.
My toxic trait is that I have an addictive personality.
Oh, am I going to leave it there? Mysterious. Okay, your last spin. Spin the wheel. Oh, that was a good one. Shot. Batty, Charlie, cut. Batty. Oh, look, and I poured 2 shots. Perfect. Batty, Charlie, clap. Batty, Charlie, clap.
Can I just answer a question?
No, do the shot. You can answer a question as well after the shot.
No.
Okay, I'll do the shot.
It's not in the game.
I mean, this is fun for me.
Okay.
Woo! And that is the end of the BEA REAL Roulette.
I'm gonna be lit. Yinka, you know I don't drink like that. Oh god, you're so silly.
And that brings us to the end of the episode. Thank you so much, Bleu, for coming on the BEA REAL podcast.
Thank you for having me after 1 year.
And that's because of your schedule. But tell the people, where can they find you? Like, what's coming next? Where can they listen to your music? Tell them.
So you can find me on all social media at @Bleu_. That's AYABLEU_ TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook if you want. You know, I'm trying.
Snap? Are you on Snap?
Oh yeah, Snapchat as well. Yeah, but yeah, that's a different kind of place.
Snap?
Yes,
I love Snap.
I like it because I feel like I could be myself.
Yeah.
But it's just a lot of guys in there, isn't it? That just hungry. I'm not hungry.
I know about that, girl.
I'm not hungry. I might put it on private. Anyway,
TikTok,
Instagram.
Spotify.
Oh yeah, Spotify, Apple Music, all of that good stuff.
All of that good stuff. Well, we can't wait to keep following your journey. You know, I'm always following your journey. I'm always commenting and sharing, and yeah, like the work rate is top notch. Yeah. So I just can't wait to see you keep going up. We're here for it. We're gonna get you back on the podcast. Don't forget about us. Don't forget where you started, girl. But yeah, you have to come back. Like, we can't wait to see the growth. Guys, if you've liked this podcast, of course you like the podcast. If you like this episode, please like, comment, share, subscribe on Spotify. Give us 5-star review. We thank you. This has been another episode. We are celebrating 1 year. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you very soon.